Hi there and welcome back to the amazing collection unboxing. We are on box number 91. Can you believe it? We're on the downhill slide. I'm honestly not sure how to count the number of boxes in the collection because there's 2 or 3 probably that say paperwork, so I'm not sure if I'm going to open those like on camera or not. I'll let you know though, so keep watching. We haven't done stone horses for a while, so I picked a box of model horses for real horse people. Let's see if that's what's actually in here. And it is. Very nice. And they have post-it notes, which is even nicer. So we will start with a box that has a post-it note, says it's Christian Soldier. So this should be the Peter Stone Trotting Drafter in a nice light white gray. Ooh, nice. It has all the paperwork and everything too. So this has the paperwork, 2000 AD, Christian Soldier. This was an Easter release that they were trying out. I don't think they did any others of these kind of Easter releases, but this is kind of a frosty white gray, and he comes with his purple scarf. There was 2 different versions. I want to say that they made like 300 of them, 350 of them. He wears gold braids for the King of Kings, a purple sash trailing on the ground. Purple was the color of kings. They made 2 different versions of them. They made his blaze on his front is a cross. One, and I can't remember which one is which because it's been a while, is the standard square cross. The other one is more of an ankh type cross where the edges of the cross flare out. And this one looks to me like he is the flared cross. I have one of the straight cross versions that I'll compare them with. And I can't remember if there was any other details that were different between the 2. One was more scarce. They only made like 100 of the one version, like 200 of the other version. But he has, his bobs are outlined in gold and the middle is purple. His tail is purple and gold. His eyes are nicely done. They're bi eyes with black and blue edging. And his tag says Christian Soldier Special Run. So he's got the whole ordeal here. He's got his paperwork, and he's got his box, and he's got his scarf. So that's a really cool one. I thought he was super pretty and was very happy to get one. I bought him at Breyer, one of the first Breyer Wests in Sacramento at the Horse Expo. It used to be in Sacramento, California for a couple of years. So next we have Gigabyte. Now Gigabyte, I think, was a special run for the old Haynet mailing list. This was back in CompuServe and dial-up modem days. And there was a mailing list called Haynet, and I think this was a Peter Stone special run for that mailing list. It is. He has his brand on his hip. I'm pretty sure I had this one, but I think I've sold him over the years. Just trying to keep the collection. My collection has a lot of variety, so if I get a lot of one mold or one particular run, I'll usually sell them off so that I can get more variety. So this is a really pretty high gloss Gruyere in the short mane, long tail quarter horse, ideal quarter horse mold with 1 stocking. He is not signed. He's super nice. He's super light on the belly. It probably won't come through on the video. He's much darker on this side, but he's super light on his belly, and then he gets very dark over his top line. And he actually has an HN brand on his hip. So that was for the Haynet 2000 Special Run Gigabyte. Back in the days when my hard drive backup was probably less than a gigabyte. We were still using the large. Actually, I think I'd moved to the small. They weren't floppy disks anymore. They were like the 2.5-inch square disks. We all voted on what color and what mold we wanted, and the winning one was the one that we got. So this was super special. He was in my collection for a very long time because I totally enjoyed the whole process of voting on the horse that we wanted, and he was super pretty. Gruyere is one of my favorite colors. So that's that's a super awesome horse. Oh, and then we have Haynet 2001 Firewire. I don't remember this one as well. I don't know why I was still on Haynet. I still have my original Haynet button. So this guy is a Arabian mold, the original Arabian mold, in a very sooty, dappled, he's not really dappled, buckskin color. He has one tag that says inspected by Sandy Cord, and his other tag says Haynet 2001 Special Run Firewire. Matte, really striking. Oh, and he has his Haynet brand on his front left shoulder. This one I didn't get, and I have no idea why, because I remember him, maybe they sold out super quick, but I thought all Haynet members could buy them. I don't remember, it's been a long time. And I probably can no longer translate what's on those little 2.5 discs that I have from those days. So moral of the story is make sure that you back up your paperwork and photos frequently and on the most updated technology available, because things change and you're not going to be able to get a hold of your data 10, 20 years from now. How long ago was that? This is 2019. This is from 2001, so this is 18 years ago. That's kind of scary. I'll just move on to the next horse. This is Nugget. I think this is probably going to be one of their Precious Stones series. That's what it looks like. I have to wonder. They're precious stone, and we've seen a lot of them in the boxes that we've been opening. I was wondering if they would have a nugget with them, and they do. This is, oh, but it's not a real nugget. Okay, so here's your horse. This is Nugget, inspired by gold nuggets. So he's gold. This is an interesting color. This is not solid gold. We're used to gold charm, gold Florentine, and like with that family Arabian stallion, the gold pinto. This is a gold blanket Appaloosa, and just off the top of my head, there's maybe one or two others, but not a lot. This color isn't used a lot, and it's super pretty because they have the creamy mane and tail and the blanket, and then the rest of the horse is gold. It's a super nice color, and he actually has what looks like a tri-eye because he has eye whites and he has a little bit of a eye glint. He has chestnut hooves and one stocking, but he comes with a lampwork bead. So it is not a gold nugget. Many of these special runs came with a piece of the stone. So turquoise sometimes came with a turquoise. But this one comes with, enclosed, find one bead for each of the gold nugget models you purchase from us. Along with the bead, we are sending the International Collectible 2000 sticker on the belly of the horse. So this collector got the sticker but didn't apply it, but I guess that's what it's for. They weren't able to put the markings on the horse before production. Classic stone. And so they sent them along afterwards, and then he comes with a lampwork nugget inspired bead, and it's on a little lanyard thing, so it looks like you could actually hang it around the neck of the horse, which is kind of cool. I don't think any of the other horses have had that, so I don't know if the other stones came this way or if only this horse came this way, but that's kind of fun. So he gets to stand with his bead, and all of this paperwork's cool with his sticker and all of his other accoutrements. So I honestly don't remember if they were limited edition or if they put a number on them. So I don't remember how many they made, but they definitely were scarcer in production. Next we have the Woodgrain Morgan. This is a 1998 special run. 9709 Morgan I don't know if they couldn't call them wood grain because I don't know if that's trademarked, but they are called woody. not wood grain. So this certifies, he comes with a certificate. It's the Woodgrain Morgan. Certifies that the bearer and owner is in possession of an accurately scaled, genuine model from the Peter Stone collection. Copyright. Each mold is an original design. Limited in number to 2,500 pieces. So the wood grains were special runs, but they were much bigger special runs than these other ones. Like I said, mostly these were in the low hundreds, whereas this guy was 2,500. But it's still nice to come with the certificate, and the box had the sticker on it, which is really nice. So there you go. And last but not least, we have Woody, the Western Pleasure Horse. He is a 1997 special run, and he also has his sticker. He's number 9629, Western Pleasure Woody. And he also has his certificate, and he comes with his catalog. So this certifies Oh, he's also limited to 2,500 pieces. So this is the Western Pleasure Horse in that woody / wood grain color, like the Morgan. The Peter Stone wood grains are traditionally more redder, and the way that they applied the paint to make that wood grain doesn't look as realistic as the original Breyers. The newer Breyers kind of use this kind of just straight, streaky with a brush application, which is fine if you look like just kind of a plank. But the original Breyer wood grains were really cool because they had those curves that made it look like the piece was actually carved out of wood. No markings on them. Still a lot of technique and time and effort that the painters have to go to, because each one of these has to be hand streaked, and I would imagine it's not an easy process. You probably make mistakes and have to redo them. But still, these are all really fun, all kind of classic Peter Stone before he got into only the customs that he's doing now, or the call it do-it-yourself horses. So these are some of the really cool Breyer or Peter Stone horses from the late 90s and early 2000s, which was now 20 years ago. Nice trip down memory lane. Hope you enjoyed it. Join me next week and we'll see what we find in the next box. Thank you.